Okay. Okay, lady. You don't have to rush me. I just came. I'm now back. I haven't played this since July 2nd. Oh, terrible. Hello. I'm going to attend to your patients. I'm gonna go right there. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the astray decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work all night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Ekon in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Alright. Answer the door. Yes.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
Antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
Okay.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Right. I've been gone for so long and already I have my first job. And as usual, when I drop a game for far too long, I should, I don't remember how to play. What's this? Oh, this is how I can craft stuff. Okay, a lot of this stuff I don't have. Okay, how to upgrade my weapons, hacksaw, hatchet, a sickle. Can I upgrade this sickle? No, I can't upgrade this sickle. A revolver. Can I upgrade this revolver? No, I can't upgrade this revolver. Crap! Recyclables. Recycle. Recycle. Now. No. Now. No. Now. No. Okay.
flower's dying. It needs water.
I don't know how to give it water. I don't know. What else am I supposed to do? No. What's this? Article on icons. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe the most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Ekon as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movement when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one, the possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their why? And to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around him, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infect his clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications. It almost beggars belief. Interesting. Now what does this do? Dragonbane. Barker. What did it do? What did that do? What did it do? What did I do? I want to drink your blood. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what happened. What's going on? Don't you crap. You better not crap out on me. You crap out on me. I will be furious. Thank you. Hey, come on. Come on. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do this to me. No, 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 no. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. No. No, 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 no. Don't you do this to me. You die. Okay. Oh, I changed clothes. Nice. Okay. And I believe I got a new weapons. Go away, bug. Go away, bug. Okay. I don't remember how to... inventory. Okay, change. Dragon Bane. Equip. Okay, offhand. What is this? Barker. Nicknamed Barker because of the noise produced when firing and the shape of its large muzzle. This pistol was conceived, crafted, and held by Carl Eldrick, second leader of the God of Priwen. Heavy, not very accurate, and supplied with a custom magazine. It is a gun designed to quickly make many big holes in its target. Carl Eldrick has to be buried with his gun, so as to be able to shoot himself in case a vampire would trick him by somehow offer him the poisonous gift of immortality. However, the gun was mysteriously stolen before the funeral and never seen again. Well, it does more damage than that revolver. Okay. I don't have anything to put in that slot. Nor in that slot. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't go out there. Even though it's been so long, I still remember you can like take stuff out of the hospital to use if you needed to. It's just I don't remember how to play. And we'll talk to everybody later. But for now, I need to go. Okay. That's how you use your vampiric senses. Okay. 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 I get it. Yeah. What's this? Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. Especially if you have it, stay at home. Quarantine yourself.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
That's not good. Oh, hi! Hello. Ow! Okay. Ah! Ha! Hee hee! It's starting to come back to me. Okay, in a way, it's kind of like playing God of War. Uh-oh, I'm out of stamina. Ow! 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 You... Ah! No! I like this weapon. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I don't know. I don't know what's this? That does not help. That does not help. Does not help. Oh. Okay. Maybe that'll help. Hello. Ah, bullets. Bollocks. Bullet. Bollocks. No, bullet. Bollocks. I said bollocks to you. Who the bloody hell do you think you are? I said bollocks. Oh, look. Well, whatever you say, I mean, at least I'm not the one wearing a skirt. It's not a skirt. It's called a kilt. Skirt, kilt, whatever. It made you look like a lovely lady. I'll punch you slap straight in your nose. Find some furnace charcoal, some. Okay, I got to find stuff. Well, that answers the question. I'm not alone. That's a good thing nobody comes in here. Otherwise, we'd have a problem on our hands. To be honest, I kind of like the other outfit better. Yep, there's one.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay. Ah! Shillings! Okay, can't go in that door. Okay, that door's not even openable.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Bottle of alcohol. I don't know if this will do anything to a vampire, just a drink, but I kind of doubt it. Oh! Hi! Whoa, whoa! I needed to heal myself. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how to play, but I do remember bits and pieces. I said that right. Yeah? Bits and pieces. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Okay, so the last bit of it is downstairs. Oh! Hi! So with this, I don't have the ability to block, but with this, I got the ability to block and counterattack.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
In a way, I guess you can say they're like ghouls. Gotta be careful. Last thing I want is to get into a fight with more than just one. Yeah. I don't know what he was going after. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow. Ah, no, 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 no. I'm not dying like this. Ow. Not bad for someone who hasn't played this in a while.
Skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
I mean,
Sodium hypochlorite.
I have no problem with it.
I'm
I'm sure there's plenty of bad people. That's what I'll limit myself to drinking blood from bad people. Spare the innocent, if I can. Okay. Let's get out of here. What is this? How did I miss that? How did I miss you? Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, I can evolve. Yay. Ah, crap. More of them. I don't think I had to go that way. Okay. Because I'd rather not. It drops from a critical threshold. It will plunge into chaos. Citizens will be reported missing, their quests will be lost, and dangerous creatures will begin to roam the streets. Ah, okay. And that's exactly what I got to prevent from happening. Yay! That's great. Great. Okay. Right now, Pembroke is okay. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? Okay. Huh. Your city needs you. Every life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the heart of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make a difference. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labour and the National Service or write to 15 Kingsway, London. Hello.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Okay. So you
Do you
work
work
here
here
now?
alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Huh.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to take, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
A funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body.
Huh.
She must be very relieved now.
Hell yeah, she's relieved now. That's right, you know. Hit her.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Okay.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember?
Yes, you
And
said
all
that
my
like
clients are good people. In fact,
hundreds of times
I think
now.
I only know good people.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
And if anybody wishes to
Goodbye,
die,
Mr.
then
Chidana.
More bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
I will be more than happy to accommodate them. As awful as that sounds. Oh. Oh. What we got? Uncrumpled letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard. Despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks, I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nikolai. Milton Hooks. Somebody I'll have to find and question about. We'll spend a good amount of time on the next one talking to people and learning stuff. Okay, gotta go up. Okay. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Okay.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check medical status.
Still not coming. You always knew we sure we're making a difference.
Okay. Okay.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help you?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay. They didn't tell me that. Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer
Okay.
Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say.
Uh-huh.
Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Huh.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay. Alright. Like I said, probably in next video. Next video, I'll probably make it longer than this. Because it seems as though there's plenty of people in this hospital to talk to. And it'll probably be good to talk to each and every one of them. Where the hell am I going? Okay. I'm lost in a hospital. One of my worst nightmares.
I will not let you down.
Wow, okay. I'm going in circles. Oh.
I met him in New York.
If only there were more of us,
Okay.
with less resignation and more determination.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to the doctor. Then I'm going to go back into my room and going to change out of these clothes. I mean, I like it, but I kind of like the other one better.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes.
And more
The
will come to
human
light
body.
further on in the future.
Biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
Yeah,
I
pretty
cannot
much.
express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Yeah.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay. So. It seems like the beginning of this game is mainly about dialogue, so it looks like it might be boring at first. Again, I've put this game down for far too long, and it's just been way too long since I played it. So, like I said, I'm going to switch outfits, because it's interesting. It is, but I like the other one better. It just looks better to me, in my opinion. Yeah, but we have some evolution to go through, according to that. So I'm going to look and see what kind of evolution I go through. I'm yawning. I'm getting tired, but I'll be fine. I will be fine, Daisy. I can do this. Because I'm recording another video straight after this. Hurry up, you piece of Come on. Come on. You got to go further. You've got... There you go. But yes, the next video for this one, I will make it a little longer. There we go. Yes. Okay. Now we are going to rest. You think people will notice that his eyes are bloodshot. Evidently that's not the case. Okay. Let's see. Fast regeneration, hard biting. Let's see, how do I know I've done enough? Oh. Okay. That's how. Ah, yeah. I forgot. Shadow Mist. Let's see. Shadow Mist. Aggressive. Ah. The vampire concentrates shadows around their prey to make them explode after a countdown. This explosion will injure any in range with needle-like living spears. Vampires often use this ability to wipe out groups of enemies from a distance. They think they can challenge us with their tools, but no one can defeat the shadows. Ooh. This will cost quite a bit. I have 260 points. Nope. I don't think there's anything else I can get. Unless it's like 100. Oh no, that's 500. What is this? That's 500. Defensive. What is this? That's 600. None of this. That's 600. Wow. I can't do anything. Science! Wait, did I say 300? That says 300. Okay, it tells me. 300. 300. 300. 300. Oh. Door. Confirm. That is what I will do. I will increase my bite force the following night. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, wow. Clay Cox. I killed him. He was a bad person who didn't need to be in the hospital. Which, of course, this would require me to judge, but that is all I'm going to do for this video. The next video will be much longer because this one's going to have more dialogue in it than what I did in this one. So be prepared for that. Like I said, it seems like the beginning of this game is mainly going to be a lot of dialogue before we get into some really more interesting action. So it may seem boring at first, but I'm sure I don't want to say anything bad about this game because I've dropped this game for far too long. And I'm just now picking it back up, so I don't want to say anything bad about this game. So with that in mind, I will continue on. The next video will be longer because it will be exciting. Yes! Yes! It will be far exciting. And thank you all so much for watching. This has been Game Trooper 1138. Remember to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when my next video is uploaded. I hope you all have enjoyed this video and thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.